I'm Isabella.
And I'm Carmela, and welcome back to 20s Unleashed.
So, our birthdays are coming up soon. We are both December babies.
Yay! Yeah. And this year I'm turning 22.
And I'm turning 24.
Yeah! And I was reflecting about, are we growing or are we getting older?
Yeah.
That's the point.
Yeah.
Or when does it change? Because, I have a few friends who are older than 25 now, which is old.
Yeah. For me, in my head, 25 is, it's like the point of, once you reach that, then it's
done.
I don't know, it's kind of a scary age. But, I don't know, it's kind of weird. I think up until a certain age, you're always excited for your birthday.
Yeah.
And you're, looking forward to it. But then you reach a point where you're like, oh no, I am getting older. And for me, that was when I turned 18. I cried when I turned 18. Not, right at midnight, but, I was, thinking about it, and I cried a little, and I was like, oh shit, I'm old. 18, you realize, I wasn't crying because suddenly I had, legal responsibilities, but I was now I'm an adult to the world. And...
Were you?
No. No. Yeah.
Legally, you
from
mean?
From certain points of view. I mean,
yeah.
And you realize, okay, 18, and then you reach the end of high school, and you reach the end of this, and you're in my head, there was so much that was, ending.
Yeah.
And I was I'm a teenager, but I'm not a child anymore,
No, for me, it was not, so traumatic. I mean, I cried, but because it was COVID and I couldn't, do my big party that I wanted. But I don't know why. I remember, pretty well, my 16th birthday.
Okay.
I don't know why. Maybe because I grew up, watching American,
Oh, Sweet 16.
Yeah,
They celebrate very different birthdays than us. For us, 18 is big, but I think they have, 16 and then,
and
21.
Yeah. So it's pretty different.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it changed a lot. I remember, when you turn 10, you're oh, double digits.
Yeah. I don't remember what I did for my 10th birthday.
I think I went to the bowling,
Yeah.
Or to the cinema. But, yeah. Oh, by the way, I love birthdays.
We have very different ways of celebrating our birthday. Carmela loves a good party.
Yeah.
When I was small, I had a lot of friends born in December, early January. So when I was small, I had a lot of joint birthday parties.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Because I had friends that were turning the same age, in the same period. Because, December's, I'm the 27th of December. So everybody's, Christmas and family or on vacation.
Yeah,
and so
nobody
it was
cares.
always, I always celebrated it in January. And if I had a friend that was also celebrating, we would do a joint birthday party so often. And then, I don't know, I celebrated it in middle school. And then when high school reached, I don't know, maybe it's because my first year of high school was kind of traumatic. I didn't have a lot of friends. And so my 16th birthday, I did not, I don't think I did anything. And then it just kind of stuck. And now I don't, I'll do, a dinner with friends.
Yeah, last year we went out for dinner.
But it was more of it's my birthday, we just came back from exchange, it's an excuse to celebrate something. Yeah. It was kind of an excuse, I don't know, it kind of stresses me out, honestly. I don't really like it.
No, I'm more I've always loved, partying my birthday.
Yeah.
I remember me doing big parties, just me, because nobody that I knew was born in the same period. I'm half December, so I still
but
have.
You always went to school as well then during your birthday.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. So it was nobody was on vacation.
Yeah.
Everybody was at school, so it was the day at school. Oh yes, that's my birthday.
Did people sing for you in class?
I don't remember it. I hope. Probably they did at
I
least once
died,
or twice, but yeah, it's the most embarrassing thing ever. But I love the excuse, but not just I do not love just my birthday. I mean, I love birthdays in general. Mm-hmm. I love going to a birthday and say,
going to a birthday?
Yeah,
me too. My own birthday?
I'm the one who pushes people to I mean, it's your birthday, you should do a party.
Yeah. But like, isn't it more fun to do a birthday party when you're still in the mindset of
something to celebrate?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where,
you know, like,
that's the point of today's episode.
I think you're always in the mindset to celebrate. Sometimes an age just kind of hits you, you know?
But sometimes you start thinking about that.
Yeah.
I mean, now we have nothing to legally achieve, I think. You know, until you turn 18, you're like, okay, I'm a teenager, and I'm getting closer to like the age of adulthood.
Yeah.
And then I on my like 18th birthday, I was like, cool.
Yeah.
You know, it's cool
No,
to say
it was cool. I thought it was
18.
cool too, yeah.
You can do a lot of stuff.
You can start driving. So like it comes with a lot of benefits. It's just that there's also, you are still kind of letting go of your childhood because, you know, once you have all these benefits, you're an adult, you know.
That's true. But now I think now it's worse.
Yeah.
Because, you know, like in Switzerland, when you turn 25, like for the state, you are like an adult. So all the benefits of like students, for example,
like student discounts and everything, you know,
everything just disappears.
Even if you are a student.
Yeah, they just don't care. And now that I have friends that are like 26, I'm like, they are adults, so nobody is helping them. That's like true. You know, no more discount, no more. So, and I mean, you're getting closer.
Well, you're on your way.
I mean, I'm 21.
For another month.
Still 21.
Yeah.
But yeah, so now it's, I mean, you kind of celebrate because it's always good to celebrate a birthday. But the meaning behind it is, you know, when my friends, they turned 26, I was like, oh, you're closer to 50 than the day where you were born.
Yeah.
50!
But we already are. Have you ever thought about the fact that you're 0 for the first year of your life? Like when you turn 1, you've already lived a year.
Yeah.
So like, you're like, yeah, I'm 21, but you're turning 22, but you've already lived for 20, like you're starting your 23rd year.
So you're gonna start your 25th
year. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. But like the thing that is cool about being a university student, at least, is that at least in your master is something that I've realized that like everybody has a different age.
Oh yeah.
Like there's people that are younger, older, my age, like everything. And so it kind of like lessens it a little, like because age has, it sounds like a lot, but then you actually talk to them and it feels like you are all the same.
Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely.
Like even people that are 28 or like 20 because they started their their bachelor when they were 17 already, you know? And it feels like, because you're all in the same phase of your life, and so it feels like you have the same age, and so like in that moment, like age doesn't make a difference at all.
No, that's
like,
true.
And then when you hear them say, yeah, I'm turning this age, you're like, oh, or like, oh, you're young, or oh, you're, but then like you like talk to them and you're like, yeah, but like,
I mean,
there's no difference.
Yeah,
you know?
you don't feel like like age gap.
No, not at all.
No, but when you think about that, you're like, oh, you are very close to 30.
I think it's more on like a personal level, maybe, that it like touches you.
Yeah.
I mean, now we're talking about 25, but honestly, like when you're still in your 20s, it's okay. But like 30 is probably like an age I never want to reach. No. Like.
But how do you see like the milestones?
I don't feel like I have to accomplish certain things before a certain age.
Yeah.
Like, well, yeah, to a certain extent, because in my head I have like little deadlines. But it's not like I'm like, oh, if I don't do this by 30, I didn't accomplish anything in life. Yeah. No, like absolutely not. It's not like I don't have like milestones in that sense for 25, for 30, for, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think from a certain point of view, it's kind of good to have some sort of like motivational push, like a goal you want to reach. But it's also wrong to feel the need to like set a deadline within like, to set a timeline for it.
Yeah, or like, you know, an age.
Yeah, an age especially.
Yeah.
Also because, you know, like every year you kind of think, oh, now I'm a year older, but I like every year that I live.
Yeah.
You know, and I know that with every year of your life comes certain, there will be things that come, and I know that those things will be really nice or beautiful or like amazing experiences, and so like I'm excited for the future.
Yeah.
It's just that obviously when I don't like, it's not something I think about at all during the year.
No.
And then like the week before your birthday, you're like, oh wait, I'm turning this age, and you're like, ooh. But otherwise, you know, honestly, I don't think about it.
No,
like,
no.
Yeah.
But I'm happy that all my friends are older than me. Like the majority. I don't know why, but I feel more comfortable being among the youngest.
Why?
I don't know why.
But don't
I just like,
but don't you just say that because you're in that situation right now and everything's working out fine? But if you were with people your age, it would be the exact same probably. Because you're in the same phase of your life.
Probably, but I like saying that I'm younger than others.
That's a little psychotic.
Just a little.
Do you have any plans for your birthday this year?
Not yet.
It's a little early still. Well, not really.
No.
How much in advance do you plan usually?
1 month I have an idea.
Okay.
And then
that's soon then.
Yeah, but I live for my birthday. When I turned when I was 16, I was planning my 18th birthday. And then COVID came and ruined everything. But it was planned years before. But now I'm more I care less, but I still care.
Okay.
But this year it's weird because I will have an exam a few days after it.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna be a big party. But I have already a small idea.
Okay.
And you? No.
No. I still have almost 2 months, so or 1.5 months.
1.5. Yeah. Yeah.
Time, so.
But yeah.
And I'm definitely not planning it a month in advance.
So No.
I have time. But I think the feeling of being an adult is not for me really age, even though.
No.
It's really honestly the day I will be 100% financially non-dependent on my parents will be the day that I probably feel like a full adult, I think.
Or when I turn 30. No, but girl, I mean,
don't you
even if you are financially dependent on someone and you are 30 years old, you are 30 years old. 30.
So is 30 going to be your wake-up call? Or
probably 29. But yes, I mean,
but you're actually not that
now.
Old when you're
no,
30,
you're not.
You know,
I don't think that people that are older than 30 are old. But I will start feeling old.
Okay.
I love my 20s.
Yeah, but
I don't want to live
years still.
I know.
And
but
probably
still.
your mindset when you're 27 is going to be different from now at 22.
I will be I'm looking forward to turn 30.
No, but you're going to I think now you're oh, I love the early 20s. And then when you're 27, 28, you're yeah, but this period of my life is really cool too.
I hope so. But a lot of people
isn't that the goal? Do you just want to live everything now and just go downhill from here?
No.
No, right? No.
I think that every phase of our life has its own special aspects.
Yeah.
But I mean, the 20s are the most exciting phase.
But I don't know if people say that. I don't know if our parents will say that.
I don't know. How do you feel about getting older in general?
I mean, like I said before, I'm excited for the future.
Yeah.
But I also, I don't want to get older.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like everything goes so fast. And I realized when there was one specific year where it was New Year's and I was thinking, this year went by really fast. And it was never a thought I had before. Yeah. You know, when you're small, I just feel like time goes by less fast. And
literally.
there was 1 year, I don't remember how old I was. I think I was around maybe 15, 16, 17, something like that. And I really thought about it and I was this year went fast. Yeah. And I have a feeling that everything is just going so fast. And probably it's because I love what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And obviously the more you like something, the more you're enjoying it.
Time passes. Yeah.
But it's really just one thing after another. And sometimes I feel it's going a little too fast and I don't really have time to just be I'm in the moment, but sometimes you just want to pause and be
yeah,
that was cool, or I want to do that again, or I wish I could prolong it a little bit longer, you know?
I agree.
You know, I think right now, the next 2 years aren't really scary to me, but I know that once I finish my master, then I'm okay, now I'm entering a new chapter. I'm getting older in that sense, and that's gonna be a whole
new chapter.
Yeah, and then I'm like, oh no, that like it went like my school years went by so fast, and then you look back on it. I think it's more that for me. It's not really like the age entirely that like, but it's more like obviously when your birthday comes around or when like special events come around and you think about it and you're like, oh, that went by fast, or like, shit, now I'm older, or like this is happening.
I agree. Yeah. Definitely. And also if you think like how fast our bachelor passed, it's crazy.
So fast.
I mean
so much faster than high school.
Yeah. Also with the exchange in between.
Yeah. It like, and it was in the middle, so it just kind of cut it, accelerated it. You came back, it was one semester. Like,
yeah, sometimes I feel that time like goes by so like too fast. Yeah. And I think that's very intimate, but my biggest fear is to lose time actually. Yeah. Because when you grow up, you kind of realize that it goes like so fast, and there's a lot of stuff that I want to do.
I know.
And I mean, I know I'm only 21, but I know that soon I will be like 25 or 30, you know. I mean, because the feeling is that it comes very fast, and I know that I did a lot. I mean, I'm on my master and I went on exchange, and I've lived in 2 cities now by myself, and I'm like, I did a lot, but there's a lot of things that I don't want to do.
Yeah.
There's time, but you have to manage the time well. So I think, yes, this is my biggest fear ever, I think.
No, yeah, I know. And like obviously like maybe the thought comes up around your birthday or something, you think about it more, but I think sometimes it's really important to just sit down and be like, okay, and realize if you are losing time. Obviously there's things that you have to do, and like, you know, of course. Like we both want to get a degree. It's not always going to be fun, but we know that we have to do that. And so it's not something I see as a waste of time, but sometimes you look, or even just there's been moments where I look back on the week and I'm like, oh, I could have done that differently.
Yeah.
Or like, oh, that was a really good week. You know, like sometimes it's good to like reflect on like, because the more you do it, the more you realize maybe what to do and what not to do for your own, like...
No, that's true.
And not just... Because I don't have regrets, but, like, there's obviously, like, big regrets. But there's obviously little tiny regrets, and you're like, oh, I could have avoided doing that. That was just a waste of time.
Yeah.
Even if in the moment it gave you momentary joy, but then you're like, is it really worth it? I don't know, you know?
Yeah. I think, like, on the long run, it's good to realize what you achieved. I usually do on my birthday, like see what I did during like the last year and how I evolved. Yeah. And it's very interesting. No thinking about the number, because it's just a number.
It's just a number. Oof. There are some numbers that are scary.
Yeah.
But it's just a number.
It might put a bit of pressure, but not now. I mean, probably when you turn like 50. 50.
Camila, you're definitely gonna have a quarter life crisis.
Yeah, every like milestone, like every 5 and 10, I will cry and have a crisis probably.
Maybe
but
me too. We will see.
Yeah. But I enjoyed like living my almost 2 years of life. I think this is the most important thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for Camila's birthday planning prep.
Yeah.
Let's see what you come up with this year.
Exactly. We will see.
But December, it's a nice month to have birthday. Month. Like, I have a shitty day, but it's a nice month.
I mean, the vibe on the month is the best.
It's just, like, I am so excited. Like, I'm ready for Christmas, for the Christmas markets, for the cold, for the cozy. I'm already turning on Christmas candles in my room. Like,
Yes. Hot wine,
it's a vibey
markets.
Month. Yeah.
Snow, lovely. No, it's a good month, and people are kinder on December.
Yeah,
because they know that holidays are coming. Yeah, the year is ending, so people are like, okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I like it.
Maybe people prefer January because it's like the start of a new year, but I like December because there's so many like things happening in December. You know.
Yeah.
So you guys can leave a comment on if you like to celebrate your birthday or not.
And
I think there's people that either just love it or hate it. You know,
I know a lot of people that doesn't like party at all. Like
I like celebrating other events, just not my birthday. I'm like, I would rather have the attention on me for like a graduation than a birthday, honestly.
Okay.
Maybe that's kind of, nobody thinks that, but yeah.
But yeah, and let us know, like, when do you think or did you start to feel that you're getting older, if you did?
Yeah. We hope you guys like this episode.
Yeah, and don't forget to follow us on our social media and on YouTube.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye.